longer. You'll have some time, I hope you'll have some time to work, finish up the projects as well. Let me ask if anybody has any questions on anything, any of the work that we've done or anything with technology. It doesn't have to be anything here. It could be just with technology in general. Yeah.
I had a really big problem with the history assignment that we had.
Okay.
I couldn't download the software onto my Mac.
Mm-hmm.
What can I do to get that software onto my Mac?
A lot of people were having trouble with the Mac. Do it here.
Okay.
You can do it here. And then the other thing is, what was the problem you were having?
The software would download, and then when I went to go run it, it said it needed a Mac version 10.6 or higher or something like that.
Of the software, of
Yes,
your
I
operating
prefer-
system. So what's your operating system?
I don't know.
How old is it?
5 years?
Yeah. There's a chance that you need to upgrade your system, is what it is. Your system is, in other words, on a Mac, if you look at this Mac here, you go up to your Mac, and if you look at about this Mac, it'll say system version 10.7.4. Yours probably says 10.5 or something like that, or 10.6. If it does, you have to upgrade that, or else you can look for an older version. There's also an older version on there. It says for older versions. You can,
Okay, because it said download the
yeah,
11,
download
so
the older version.
Okay, I can do
Yeah.
that still.
Yeah, because I didn't expect people to have an older version of the Mac software. But with an older machine, just download an earlier version.
Okay.
Okay, if you have trouble, email me. And you come in here and you can work. You can stay after class if you want to work on that too. No class next week, and I don't think the lab will be open. But if there's compelling reasons, you should be able to download it okay.
Okay.
But if you're not, you can definitely stay here after if you want to work on that.
Okay.
If you have time. Other questions that folks have? Yeah.
For the smart board project, you said in class that we just had to do the New England states, and then I watched a tutorial and you said to do another region.
I did, but it's the same thing. Yeah, I just did that because in some other classes, like graduate classes, I'll have them do something else. And in this class, sometimes I have people do something else. It just depends on the other assignments that you had. So you had other assignments.
So it was okay to just do New England?
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. You'll have opportunities to do that again for there's another project that's a literature project, and you can use the smartboard for that in lots of different ways. I just hope you have a chance to use it when you're out in the field. You guys are all out now, right? And do they have technology where you are?
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of stuff? What do they got?
My teacher has 2 Mac desktops in her room,
Okay.
and a MacBook and a smartboard.
Okay, and does she use it?
Yes.
Have you watched her use it?
Yes. She just uses it.
Is she good?
Yeah, actually, she has a really cool calendar thing that she does with the kids.
Okay.
And I actually really like it. That's something I would want to do in my classroom.
Is she going to let you use it?
I'm sure she would if I asked her.
What? Ask her. No, seriously.
I will.
Think about this. How many times are you going to have someone actually look over your shoulder and help you? I mean, sometimes you have to pay a lot of money for that, hundreds of dollars to go to a tutorial. But if you're with a person, first of all, they like you, and they want you to succeed. It's not like they're just getting paid for it. So say, I'd like to try this. I'd like your help. Just let me know what I'm doing wrong, and so on. And it's better than any of the college classes. We can teach you seriously, have more fun, and you can do it with a real audience. Get feedback from the kids. So I can't make you do it, but I'm
interested in trying to figure out something to do with them.
Well, ask her if you can. There are a couple of activities. I'm going to show you a couple of activities today that you might want to do in the classroom. So.
What I also thought was cool
Yeah.
is when the kids, they're kindergartners, so when they went to the board to move things over, she used a bean bag because it's easy to hold and then
Yeah.
slide it instead of a pen
Uh-huh.
or your fingers. So I suggest anyone who does that to use a bean bag because it's so much easier for them to just pull it across.
How
So
low
that's
is the?
genius.
How low is it? It's like right on the floor. Or something?
Yeah, it's low enough for them to reach it.
Under the
across.
floor. I mean, they can bend down. What other technologies do you all see? Have you seen there? Anything? Anything good? Brett Favre, anything good?
I haven't been able to get in my classroom because my class is on.
Oh, okay.
Doing some outdoor.
Okay. Did you go on the field trip with them?
No.
Too bad. If you go on field trips with folks, see if you can take pictures, and then you can put those into PowerPoint presentations or even with the smartboard. You can use pictures, put them on the smartboard, have kids come up and write about it. You can record that using the smartboard itself as a recorder built in. Just so many opportunities you folks have. In the next 4 or 5 weeks, we got 4 more weeks, won't be here next week, but anytime you have any kind of opportunity to do something in class, you can even bring it in here and practice. We'll give you feedback. You know, if you do something for a few minutes, come up and try it in front of us, and we won't laugh too hard, I promise. Anybody not have any technology in their classes? You all have something, like computers? Well, that's excellent. Okay, any other questions that folks have? Good. Okay.